Hello, it is 6:41 on Sunday, 26th May. I didn't actually make a lot of videos the past 2 weeks because there were exams and graduation ceremonies. So I'm trying to be consistent now. I'll have 3 months, and let's see what I can achieve in these 3 months because it's summer vacation. Though I have 45 hours of work, I'll try to be consistent because I don't have any academics, and probably that's the only region I lack. Like, I can't concentrate. If I'm coding a live project or if I'm working on a project, I can easily spend more than 8 hours, 9 hours a day. But usually during academics, it lags a lot. So uh, I am currently on Handshake 1 of the Go series. I'll try to start another series, maybe. Means I'll try to record a few videos on my projects that I had developed in the past, but um, mostly those projects don't have a proper documentation. So I guess I'll be preparing a documentation for each of these projects, and also looking to explain what each project does, what the folder structure looks like, how I have configured each application. That would be my go for the next 3 months. I also have an internship at a like it's a fintech. I wouldn't call it a fintech, but yeah, it's a pre-launch startup. So I'll be working as application developer there. Let's see what happens and what all projects I have in my pocket for this summer. Okay, so yep, this was my code last video. Here I'll quickly explain you the code. This basically has a struct that I named replication structure, where each and every request or each and every ping is getting a replication role of master, and then if there is a flag of replication off, I'm making it a slave. I'm using replication ID and offset for each of the command, and this will be dealt with dynamic values once we are more into this project. The normal procedure for Go functions is this is something I learned recently. I started to code in Go, but I recently learned that it's a good practice to each and every function to return an error type so that it has inbuilt error handling, and Go is able to provide, because it's a compiler based language, so it won't actually give you an error if you are not saying that it should give an error. So kind of C++ Java logic, but yeah, means it would work really well for a really um, optimized project when memory is considered, like what program uses what how much memory, and um, what each memory block does. That is how deep we can go with programming in Go, because all of the features have been programmed that way. So whenever we get a function, we have an error type, and if it is nil, then we can proceed. If it's not nil, usually we have some error types. It will just print what kind of error we are going through. So this is the normal code structure. This is a switch statement. We can also use some variable inside switch and name and call it cases. Like if I had a variable a, and it had two values, 1, 2, 3. It had two values, 1 or 2. This switch case, if I write switch variable, it will be case 1, case 2, and case default. So it's kind of intuitive, and the language, I've started to get a grasp of the language, how it is written, and what kind of code structure or code blocks are being followed inside the language. I've started to notice it, and I've also started a series on a regular Go tutorial, so that I don't actually like I know what I'm coding. Because initially when I started writing this function, I didn't know what this error type does. This is actually a return block, whatever the return type of return like whatever the type of variable that we are returning, it should be mentioned explicitly here, so that the the part where function is being called, it knows what is it going to get in return. It's kind of like TypeScript. I really don't want to compare JavaScript and Go, but yeah, it's kind of same. So now our task basically for Handshake 2 out of 3 is to use these two commands. So we'll be calling these commands and get something in return. The master will respond with OK. So this is how our code is meant to be structured. Last time we had just this ping command. Uh, so whenever we were calling this ping command, it had to read a response and like print. It wasn't necessary, but we could do it. So this time I have mentioned the command in here. We can use the static commands as mentioned in the repository. Okay, so we have config2. We'll copy this block. It's the same block. Change variable names. Okay. It should go along. Should I print the statement as well? Okay, let's print what each is returning. Okay, and I have to put an okay. So connect to master should have. I don't know why I haven't installed a Go compiler. I guess I should install a Go compiler. Let's see. Yeah, it is there. It is there, but I didn't start it actually. It doesn't show Go here. Let's see if it works. I have to write command. Forgot the command. Sorry. It's, I guess, codecrafters.run. Let's see. View instructions. Test. Codecrafters test. Okay. I could have submitted the code as well. Step 18. Please don't stop. No, blend build successful. Let's see if test passes. Okay. Is it? No, test failed. Received from master Pong. Master send okay. What's the right broken pipe? Oh, okay. Is it thing? I'm listening port, and then when I'm doing this, send okay. Master send byte okay. Is it something here? I guess I didn't read the last block of which it is. The second time it will be sent like this. This is the replica notifying the master of its capability of kappa and short for capabilities. You can safely hardcode these capabilities for now. We don't need them. For both command, master will respond with OK encoded as a response string. So what do I do? Send ping command, send command with listening port and port as argument. Oh, okay. I have to send port as argument. Send ripple config command with this as argument. Was it a difference in port? I have no idea. I guess it's receiving a port. Should I make the port dynamic? This is what it wants. Oh wait, didn't start the video. I guess my camera wasn't working. Somehow one of my cameras stopped working and I didn't know. Okay, so my error is still right TCP broken pipe. Is it because it can be because I'm not using a dynamic port. Yep, I need to use port number here. So connect to master. I go on to I am sending only the replication struct. I can send in does the replication have port? Master and port. Yes, it has dot master port. Yep, we have this. Should I set the hosting port same or just a port? I guess just a port. Where I'll send. Okay. How should I write it? I'll write it like this. Hmm. Should it do? What it do? I don't know. Let's see. Waiting for replication, listening port 6380. Oh, okay. I don't actually have to write the master port. Was it this? Was this not giving? Okay. I guess it would work with this. But there is some error that I'm getting. Is it in here? If I do this. Yep. Write TCP1 6379 6380. Okay. Right. Broken pipe. Oof. Kind of difficult to debug, especially when I'm not familiar with this. Let's go and do code examples. Okay, sleep. Do I have to add sleep? 6380. Where did I add sleep? Right ping, then sleep 1 second. Whew, no, I don't understand. Let's see another example. Role of, they're adding two roles. Why? Okay. No need, no need, no need, no need. I'm getting this. Repl config, then command r.config.port. Where is it getting the port? Uh, where is it getting the port? No idea. It looks so complicated. I don't know why. Why does it look complicated? Sending the server the port. That's what I was sending. Why is it not listening? Oh, it's. Oh, okay. Let's try sleep once. Would I need something else from sleep? Okay. Do I have time? Yes. I have sleep. Yes. Time dot second. I have time. I have. Okay. I received a go. Then I do it again. I would like to do it. It's okay. Basically, I have to add the port number, replication not master port. I'm not actually getting the master port. There is some discrepancy. Let's wait. Let me debug it. Okay, back. I was able to debug the error. The error was actually quite simple. I had to, I don't know if it will work without adding a time as well. So the error was I was closing the connection. I shouldn't have. Yes. So it took me more than like I used everything. I used ChatGPT, I used custom codes and couldn't complete it. But once I read the logic, the the error was that the loop was closing as soon as possible without reading the next command, and that's how I thought that let's remove the close command. Okay, work stage is complete. Unix stage. After receiving a response to second, then the replica then sends another command. Okay, this command is used to synchronize the state of replica with master. Okay, first argument in the replication ID of the master. Since this is the first time the replication is connecting to the master, the ID will be question mark. The second argument will be the offset as well. Okay, let's do it in the next video.